smile.
Good morning, chat. Welcome to stream. How you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, some might say. It's been minutes. Honestly. It's been minutes.
I remember Nime's horse, do you?
All right. All right. Not a good start to stream. Bad start to stream. Yeah, that was such a fun stream, chat. Genuinely, there were so many good moments in that stream. That clip is so funny. It's so funny. It's so insanely funny. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it as well. But yeah, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope all your dreams come true. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we'll probably do it again at some point. I'm not really sure when, but yeah, welcome to stream. We have our gaming plan. Additionally, before we start our you know, we're gonna hunt for Gumi and everything. We're gonna do some additional lore in our ZA playthrough that we're gonna take on. So that's the game plan today. But I say we just jump right into it. You know, waste no time. Hello chat, welcome back to the Shiny Professor Oak Challenge in Legend ZA. In the last stream, we found Shiny Dratini, Alpha Dratini, and today we're gonna go for Gumi. That's the game plan. It's pretty straightforward. If we somehow get Gumi really fast, then we're just gonna go probably hunt Staryu or something. I have no idea. We could do that, or we could do Honedge. But that's kind of it. But before we do the Gumi gaming, I realized that there is some additional stuff that I think we should do, and that is get a nice new outfit. I think we yearn for a new outfit, so we're gonna do that. I'm devastated I missed the Dratini. It was pretty epic, but don't worry, you're here for Gumi. Our sub is still 35% off now. No, they are not. As you can see, it is currently, you know, like it is raining here. But I think we re-rolled rain pretty quickly, so I'm not too pressed about running it back. But what we're going to do is we're gonna do an outfit. Yeah, what's the outfit you would like me to go get? Because I currently have 47K. So as long as it's within the range of 47K, we'll run it. No romper. leg. Is there like, are there like outfits? Like full on outfits I can throw on? We'll make it really easy. Yeah, all in one. Oh, it's the first category. Yellow. I could run the trench coat. And turtleneck. There are pink and yellow overalls. Oh, wait. Why don't I just put this on, chat? It's yellow. Oh, I see. Oh, I see the vision now. Okay, the Rouge District in... I'm not gonna pronounce that. No chance. I think it's the north location. Yeah. Yeah. Where is it? Come on now. Yeah. Here. Okay. The second to last one that I checked. All right. With purple shoes, I feel like that's gonna clash, chat. We'll see. I am also running out of money, so we are running out of options. Okay. This is a little too pink, chat. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think that's a pass on that one. Where was the yellow one? Or I guess I could do the yellow for this, and then I could do like, okay, I'll grab that. I'm just not wearing the pink part of it. I kind of want the Orpal. I want to rock the yellow Orpal. Hear me out. I'm not trying to go for cute though, chat. I'm trying to go for cool and lots to say. Yeah, that's sick. All right, but what about shoes? Dear God. Dear God. I think we're just gonna stick with white. Now I'm Wario. Wow. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm a big LeBron James fan. All right. All right. Wait, oh, I thought I put on my boots. I didn't. Okay, now I have on my boots. All right, we're just gonna kill some time until it rains, and then we will, we'll start hunting. We'll start looking for shiny. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, my throat is so sore after streaming all day yesterday, because I streamed for like 9 hours yesterday. It's taking a toll. I'm drinking water, but it's taking a big toll. We'll see how long I can go. Yeah, fun. Oh yeah, it was a great stream. It was a fantastic stream. Yeah. Hi, Jinx. Thanks for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Anonymous, thanks for gifting a sub to an explosive horse. That's not very nice. Dan, thanks for the 26 months. Sophia, thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks for keeping me company today at the office while I go through my backlog of 800 emails from when I was on vacation. What the heck? That's nuts. That's crazy.
Oh, your throat is sore? You sure it isn't? Horse?
Okay, that was kind of a good one. That was kind of a good one. Thanks to the 300. Gerbs, thanks to the 8 months. I appreciate it. Crisis, thanks to the 100 bits. Weiss, thanks to the 27 months of Prime. Miru, thanks to the 31 months. I appreciate it. Dunzy, thanks to the 9 months of Prime. Gendetta, thanks to the 10 months. Thank you. Yeah, so we just have to keep re-rolling until it eventually rains, and then once it rains, we just save, and then we're good. Any more Minecraft streams in the future? Probably not before I move, but yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of fun little bits that we went on while we were there in the Minecraft world, the Castle Kingis. Now, before they get more horses, we could get baby horse, and this one will live. How long have you been dating? 7. Maybe 8. Yeah, I've never seen the baby gas before. That was very exciting. That was very, very exciting. 1 billion year. Have you ever been able to ride a horse IRL? No. No, I haven't. 8 decades. Yep. That's it. That's the real lore. Yep. But I mentioned at the end of stream last night that I will probably not be live on Friday. Like, I can almost guarantee I won't be alive on Friday because I have to send out all of my belongings through the mail. That's gonna probably take a majority of the day, and I wanted to like clean up my house, so I probably will not be around for any hangout and gaming. But give me your belongings. What are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with my pants? Oh yeah, no, I'm insuring everything. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. It'll be fine. Oh! That was quick. That was pretty quick. Okay, so, let's see. It's 11:19 right now. Let's just check. Let's see. How many minutes do we have this rain for? No reaction stream for the direct? I don't think it's a direct, right? I think it's just a partner showcase, chat. Or it's like one of the mini ones. It's not, it's really just gonna be like indie games. Yeah. I think people get that mixed up because the direct, you are not gonna see any big games. Pokopia possibly? I don't know. I don't think so at all. You see the 30th anniversary trailer today? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's all gonna be like non-first party stuff. Tragendi, yep. Enemy. Will I stream Pokemon Day? Yeah, of course. Of course I will. Yeah, I like watching directs. It's just the partner showcases don't really, I don't connect with them super hard. Like I'll probably watch it off stream, but I don't really have any interest in streaming it. And to be honest with you, I think a majority of my mentality behind that is because I don't want people to come in and say that the Nintendo Direct sucked. There were no good games in it. I don't want to have to deal with that for 2 hours. Will you celebrate Mewtwo's birthday? Yeah. I'm gonna make another Mewtwo. Mewtwo. And he dances. And he's pretty in a tutu. And that's all the lore, everybody. Guess how many resets it took me for my shiny Froakie? 743,002. Yeah, Pokemon Day it's coming up. It's coming up real soon. Very, very, very soon. Oh, large. But yeah, this is our hunt that we were doing. We're looking for the little Goomy. The little Goomy rat. And it shouldn't be that bad. This takes as long, basically, as Dratini does. 30 minutes for a partner showcase is interesting. What is it normally? Because I can't even remember when the last one was, or even what was in it. Would you get mad if I got Sliggoo? I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, oh. And you know, based on my good luck so far with hunting these Pokemon that just happen to turn into alphas, I kind of deserve it. Alpha Sliggoo would be huge. That'd be a big gaming moment. You have streamer ideas for your San Francisco place yet? Kinda, yeah. I never showed this to you, but there are some Pokemon stuff that I want to like put up on the wall that I quite frankly just forgot about, that I got from Worlds last year. Like for example, I met a TCG artist, and they gave me like a one-of-one personalized to me poster that was signed by the artist. Why'd you get another place? Because I want to. That's it. There's no other reason. Just because I wanted to. But yeah, let me show you it. A lot of you probably know this card. But it's a poster of this Latios EX from Surging Sparks. It doesn't have like the border or anything. It's just the art with no text on it or anything like that. It's just the raw art. And I think there are other creators who got it. Mine like says my name on it, which is pretty cool. But I think that there were only I want to say like 10 people who got one, I think. I'm really not sure. But at least for the creators. I don't know if other people got access to it. Where'd you get it? Pokemon Worlds. It was like a creator perk for being a partner that year. But yeah, it was very neat. Very, very fun. It'd be cool if they made more posters of them, to be honest with you. Wow, 5 minutes. 5 minutes again. What says that card in? Surging Sparks. That might be my new chase. I think that is like the #1 card from that set, right? You think you'll have a partnership this year? I don't know. Do you have a significant other? Yeah, we played Minecraft last night on stream. And there was a tragedy, if you will. Yeah, I have the other half of that card because I bought the Latios. It is really odd to me because if you see the Latios card, it looks exactly like the Latios card. But just because it's a different ranked card in terms of rarity, it's significantly more. Like, I get that they made more of the Latios one, but it is, like, it's a little bit silly when you look at it from just the perspective of, like, it's from the same piece of art. It's just one happened to be one higher rarity than the other. Because I think, like, a Latios...
Did you hear about the creeper who went to a party?
No. What happened?
He had a blast at Piga.
Also, it was my birthday yesterday. I had a good day, smile.
Not bad. Thanks for the 22 months of tier 2. I appreciate it. Happy belated. Yeah, actually, I think I can show you the card. It's pretty cool. It's okay. It should be right here. Because that, I don't know how much that Latios is, but I'm pretty sure I bought this for like $15. And it's just the other side. Like, Latios is on this side of the card. Super cool one, though. Super cool. And then I also grabbed this one by the same artist. It's one of my favorite arts. It's Hoopa V. And it's the Unbound Hoopa who's just in a giant pile of money. Latios is 175. I feel like that's definitely gone down then, right? It's got to have gone down. I feel like it used to be way, way more than that. Can we go here? And it's Japan. Yes. Oh, blue flower, blue sky at a seaside park. Oh, that looks very nice. Yeah, we can do that. We can go on Thursday. Yeah, I remember I told the artist, I was like, yeah, I really like your, I really love your art. One of my favorite ones is the Hoopa. And he's like, oh, okay. And so he wrote my name down, and then he signed it with his autograph. And he's like, do you have a photo of the Hoopa? And I was like, no, but I can check on my phone. And mind you, like, you weren't allowed to, like, there was no photography or anything there. Like, you couldn't take pictures or video of you doing it. It was like a private signing thing. I was like, if it's okay, if I can take out my phone, I can show you. He's like, yeah, that's totally fine. And so I take out my phone and I show him the picture of this Hoopa. Mind you, he made the card. So he knows this card better than anybody else. And he quite literally, because he was gonna draw the Hoopa. And he looked at it and he went, like he forgot how intricate the Hoopa was. And so he drew the face and like a couple hands and he handed me the poster and he's like, like, no, it looks great. It looks great. You did everything you could. I'm one person out of a bunch that you gotta do. That's fine. But yeah, it was a cool interaction. But yeah, I want to frame that. And also Nimmy got one as well. And I also got like a few other things that were kind of neat that I kind of just put it in my closet and then didn't put it on display. And so I'll put those in a box and send it over to the new place. And aside from that, it's probably like the vibe of it is not going to be as like as crazy as it is in this room, which I know that you guys don't really see the full picture of this room, but there's a lot going on in here. It's definitely going to be a different vibe, but that's okay. I think it's still going to look cool. It's going to be fun. I got a lot of stuff that already is over there, courtesy of Nimmy. I sent it her way. Kong, thanks for the 14 months. I appreciate it.
Been some months. Good to catch a stream again.
Chat decorates stream. No, you guys are just gonna have me have little like a banner with Gibby on it, and like a giant Tony the Tiger statue in the background. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be. It would be good content. It would not be good for aesthetic. And like a flag of Sonic and Shadow kissing. You know, maybe we do. Maybe we do that. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We're definitely onto something here. Oh, nuts. I wouldn't mind a buff, sweaty Tony the Tiger body pillow.
Howdy, chat. I'm excited today because I'm talking with an artist about drawing a really cool moment from the D&D campaign I've been in since 2017. Love and peace and joy on the planet Earth.
2017 Quasi. I think doing D&D would be cool. I might do that when I head over to the new place, because there's a place that does D&D campaigns. Maybe like a little one-off thing. I show up and I don't know who I would play as though. What do you think my role would be? My friend wants to teach you. It's just one thing where I definitely wouldn't be consistent in it. You give cleric, bard, court jester. What about like alpha? What about bad boy with a motorcycle? What about smooth talking chill guy? What about guy in a Chuck E. Cheese costume? That's a bard. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. I don't know all the terminology. You can be the comic relief nerd that always has the quippy one-liner. It's right behind me, isn't it? I'm ready. Sign me up, everybody. I'll make it happen. Alpha? Yeah. No, I feel like I have a lot of, like, qualities. We said comic relief, not the MCU character. I don't get that joke because I don't watch enough MCU. Chucky is a cleric knight. Okay. All right. Wait a second. Today's February 4th. Isn't that the rumored day when they're going to shadow drop Fallout 3 in New Vegas? Isn't that, like, it's this week? I forgot about that. They didn't drop. What, was it not today? Or was it yesterday? Oh, man. I'd be interested in that. People thought it would happen after the finale last night. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch the second season. I only saw the first one and I loved it. Loved it. But yeah. February 3rd, Fallout 3, we all got baited. But New Vegas, though. New Vegas was also going to be in there. That's the one thing I didn't believe, because they were like, oh, they're going to shadow drop both at the same time. That's just a horrible idea. Like, those games are way too big to drop at the same time. Like, people would love Fallout 3, and then for them to drop New Vegas, like, 3 months later. Like, let people enjoy the game rather than both at the same time. Shiny Gooey in the next 10 checks because I said so. This is an elite Clipper band chat. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Todd Howard does want to shadow drop him. I mean, that's what he did for... Was it Oblivion or Morrowind? Which was the one that was shadow dropped? Last year. Oblivion. So why not? Why not do it for all of them, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, somebody also asked earlier how much money did we raise for Jack? It was $1,600. I don't know the exact number, but it's like between $1,600 and $1,700, which is absolutely absurd. So thank you guys. And you know the funniest part about all of this chat? Not only did I stream, but Matt streamed, Blue streamed, I think Brosidon streamed. And Jack's IRL friend, Link, also streamed. And he still has no idea we did it. He still has absolutely zero clue we did it. Oh, and Micah. Yes, Micah also did it, but Micah did it on a different day. He still has no clue we did it. Because he was going to go live last night, apparently, but then they just went and he was like, oh, no, I kind of want to go and hang out at a friend's house. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. So he'll probably find out today at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But super awesome. Because I think between all of us, we raised about like 2,500 to $3 grand. He like messaged Link to hang out or something. He said it on Blue Stream. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's just not online like that. Like he streams when he wants to. That's a baller lifestyle. I do envy that slightly. He does not care about what's going on in the World Wide Web. That was you in 2023. That's me in 2026, chat. Daily Sanrio. This has to be cutesy. Oh. Oh. Don't be silly. Me every day. Wait, this looks like me. They didn't even talk to me about this. Why? That looks exactly like me. It is you? Epic. I'll take it. Bald and short. Ban that guy. All right. Oh, I'm jiggling. Who up jiggling it right now? I love that cat. I like when Johnstone. I like when Blue Vector. I can only spot one Goom. Is there two? There are, but it's too much effort. Like, it takes too long to spawn the second one in. So, no, I fear not. But yeah, this is pretty much the same speed as Dratini, so it should be relatively quick when we find it. Methinks. We will have to see. And like I said, we haven't really got an under odds one in a while. Like Dratini was odds and a half, so it'd be nice to have a little quick one. One of the last hunts, especially considering that this one is like we are locked to rain until we do it. What hunt are you looking forward to in the next section? Let's take a little peek, because I mean, there's not a lot, chat. It's 15 hunts. Out of all the shinies, honestly, Electros. Probably Electros. That one's really cool. Like Dynamo and Electric are very underwhelming, but they saved it. Because Electros turns green and we get the Mega, which I have not seen the shiny for. So. And then Carvana would be cool too. And then Ice Cream. We get Ice Cream as well. Do you get Mega Electros this early? No. But eventually. Yeah, they're all unlocked. Like once we go through each rank up, I'll buy everything. Because right now I probably have more. I have enough shards to just buy every single one. At least in the first wave, which is, we don't get that until rank F. So. Yeah, that's very far. Very, very, very far. Yeah, because by the time we get there, chat, because like rank F is when we hunt the fossils. That's deep. That's super deep into the game. Like that's basically around the time where we go into the sewers. F tier for fossils, yep. And for fun. And for Friday, because I'm gonna hunt it on a Friday. Yeah, I'm just looking at the spreadsheet. I will say, rank E has some of the best shinies. It really does, because we get to do the Wild Zone 13, which is like the ice location. Or no, sorry, Wild Zone 13 is the spooky location with like Phantom and Heracross, and we can get Scyther. And then Wild Zone 12 is the ice one, and so we get Frostlass. We can also get Clauncher there. Nope, that's 11. Either way, it's all in the same section, and I really want Clauncher. I've never caught that before, to my memory at least. How long do you think would the DLC would take for the Shine Professor Oak challenge if you do it? The DLC will take a little bit, but not as long as this, because by then I'll have the shiny charm. I've also kind of made the decision that we're gonna do this section, we're gonna do like the base game, and then take a break from doing this, go do a different video, and then come back to the DLC. Because by that point, like, I still think that the DLC is gonna take like 2.5 months to do. And that's a lot of Legends ZA. Yeah, we'll probably do the card video next. I really want to do that one, but I can't do it until I finish this one, so. And we're quite a ways away from being done with this video, but we're making our way through. We are. And yeah, then once we get through rank E, the rest of the challenge is like a walk in the park. Like each section has maybe, oh, actually, for perspective, rank C has 4 Pokemon. It's not the smallest section, but there are 4 Pokemon that need to be hunted. And only one of them is like deemed difficult, I think. Do you think you're gonna do Pokopia on stream when it gets released? Yeah, I'll play it the day it comes out. You guys said that you want it like the moment that it comes out, and so I can do that. Like the digital version. So yeah, we'll check that out. I still forget what day it comes out. It's like March 4th, right? Around there, March 5th or something like that. I got Shiny Alpha Claudes around Route 11 or Zone 11. That'd be nice. We go to Australia. Yeah, I do kind of hope that that game has friend compatibility, so it's not just a solo game, because I think that really does add to the longevity of those types of games, just from what has been presented. And maybe they've already announced that, I just don't know about that, but I just hope that there's a lot to do. You saw it in the trailer? Okay. Yeah, because here's the thing, is like they have done the, hey, this game has multiplayer, and then the multiplayer is kind of like, prime example is Let's Go. Everybody lost their minds when they saw the second player pop out of the screen, like right in front of Mount Moon. And then they played the co-op of Let's Go, and we're kind of like, oh. And so I hope that it's a little bit more. I just kind of hope it's like Animal Crossing, really. Not that I want like a Pokemon Animal Crossing, but it you know, because I have Animal Crossing. What's your favorite shiny legendary? I don't even know. There's so many. There's like a crazy amount of them. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's gotta be Giratina. It really does. I can't think of anything else. How's it going today? It's going well. My throat is really sore. It is, because I streamed for like 9 hours yesterday. Maybe a little bit more than that, I'm not sure, but Yep. It's going well. I was very happy with yesterday's stream. Like, both streams were really, really fun. It was nice to kind of like chill out and relax last night. Nope. Do you not have any lozenges? Yeah, no, I do. I have some over there. They only go so far, though. Like, my throat is cooked. Did you breed a blue axolotl? I don't think we bred any of them, because we didn't have any tropical fish. I didn't have any. But maybe next stream we can do that. Drink water. Chad, I've been drinking water. I promise you. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing everything I can. It's just when you're talking for 9 hours straight, it does damage to your vocal cords. It happens, chat. It happens quite a lot with streaming, but that's just how it goes. But yeah, we'll definitely do another stream as like for Minecraft or there are other games that I have on a list. The only thing is we won't do them like soon because of the fact that I need to like prepare to go to San Francisco. So it'll be a little bit, but I would like to do another one soon, and she does as well. So you should fill a game's worth of boxes with Gort. Yeah, we probably will. Maybe one day. Who knows? How long am I staying in San Francisco? I'm not really sure. We'll have to figure that out. Like minimum a month. I'll be there for about a month. But probably longer. We will have to see. But it'll be nice. And like I said, I don't have like I'll have a more concrete time frame as to when I'm gonna be gone and when I'm going to be live in like a few days. We have a general breakdown of everything, but with like the mover stuff, it kind of like threw a wrench in the game plans. Because now I have to go out and like buy a mattress and everything, and that I have to do research on. So it may extend time just a little bit. Are you mailing your cat? What in the world? Why? Why would you suggest that? It's only
Looking
next
forward
300.
to your video on Pokemon Legends. Gort with the Gort Dimension DLC.
Here's the thing, I don't know if we would find any Gort in the DLC. Very few, but it could happen. Where are the kitties gonna stay? They're gonna stay at the new place. That we're flying. We're bringing him onto plane. And then when I come back here, they're just gonna stay there, and Nimi will watch them. And I'll be lonely. I'll be lonely without my baby, but it must be done. It must be done, chatters. Is just me, or has John sounded different recently? It's just because my throat is sore, chat. That's why. My throat's just really sore. Yeah, it's just kind of getting worse during stream. I feel bad, but I'm very confused over this new moving arrangement. There's no way I can really reword it because I'm not selling my house and moving across the country. I just got another place, chat. And so I'm just gonna go there next month, and then the month after that I'll probably be back here. They don't have a word for that. I feel like they don't. Yeah, I'm not selling my house. I will have two places. Yeah. That's all. John is bi-coastal. I've never heard that in my life. Snowbirding. I also don't know what that means. John, I have divorced parents. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, he rich. Well, I have enough money to do it, so however you would like to look at that, yes. I guess. Snowbird refers to people who move north for the summer and then travel south for the winter. Oh, yeah, no. Well, I mean, both of the places that I'm gonna be staying at are gonna be hot. They're both gonna be hot, so. It's just Atlanta is significantly hotter than California in terms of like humidity. San Francisco is not hot. Dang. All right. Well, there goes that logic. All right. No, I am snowbirding then. Fair enough. Fair enough. You'll actually get cold there. Oh, large gumi. We have perfect weather here. It was pretty nice when we went. Yeah. I got no complaints with that. I don't have much to say today. Do you mind if I just lurk? Yeah, chat, you can do what you want. That's okay. John is kind of like Kevin Gates now. Because I have 2 houses instead of 2 phones. Okay, well, I actually do have 2 phones. Wait, does that mean I get to do his stage move? Hold on. Wait. There is no Kevin Gates song. There's no Kevin Gates song where he needs to do that. There's not one song he's made that screams, we need to do that move. I don't even know how, like, I get the movement, like how to do that, but man, that is, it's art. John, when he has a mango popsicle, yeah, and I eat it in 1 bite. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That should be in a thumbnail. Well, it was up enough, long enough on screen that it may just be the thumbnail of the stream for a little bit. What do you use 2 phones for? 1 for the plug and 1 for the load. Tough. Can you recreate that pic? No. One for his mom in Pokemon Go. We're gonna do a remix. We're gonna do a remix, everybody. Also, how long did we hunt Gumi yesterday? It wasn't super long, right? Like 2 hours? Not even, right? An hour and a half? 14 hours. Surely not. Surely not. Some would say too long. Impatient people would say too long. At least 2. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, as I've said before, if you were just tuning in, this is like the last rooftop run that we have to do for this entire challenge, basically. There are a couple others that are like, we at least in this section. This is a canal. I just call them rooftop runs because most of them are on a rooftop. Just the ones where you have to run back and forth and despawn, respawn. I don't think there really is a name for them. I guess people should just call them runaways, right? It's just runaways in Pokemon are different. You spawn any other mons? Nope. Nope. How long until odds? It's pretty much like 8 hours to odds, and we have hunted for I would say 3. About 3. Important mission. What is this? Neopets. I haven't thought of Neopets in forever. I also didn't play Neopets growing up. But I did adopt a Neopet. Like, I did play it, but I played it for like 3 days. But I remember adopting a Neopet. I do remember doing that. Can you see the second spawn location from there? No. Can't. John, the title still says 79 out of 93. Yeah, because we have 79 out of the 93 we need. And when I find Gumi, it will go to 82. Yeah, it is kind of insane that those Neopets never... They never, die. I get it, that'd be messed up, but like, the Neopets database has been the same forever, right? It's never changed. Oh yeah, chat, it includes evolutions. The number's right, I promise. Yeah, I remember I adopted a Neopet that was like 9 months old, and then I played the game for 3 days and then never played it again. So... maybe that wasn't a good thing to do, but this was also like 3rd grade. This is also like 3rd grade, so I think we let it slide. He died. No, they're still alive, chat. If you just, I believe the way that it works is on Neopets, you have like your Neopets, and if you don't take care of them for a certain amount of time, like whether you don't log in for like a couple months or whatever, don't they like put it up for adoption? And you can go and adopt a new one? Or do you have to manually adopt your Neopets? Kind of forget how that works. It's years? Oh. Dang. Do you think it still thinks about you? I don't even think we got to know each other's names. I'll be honest with you. I didn't make it that far. Because I really don't even know what you do in Neopets. All I had was a physical toy of Neopets, and I don't even know why I got it. Or like, who gave it to me. I just remember just having it. I guess my mom. I don't know. I don't know anything. They had mini games? Yeah, I just assume it was kind of like Webkins or whatever. Kind of the same thing. It's like Tamagotchi, but funny animal. Nimi playing with her Tamagotchis makes me want to get one. I just know that it would not last very long. It would be gone within hours. It would happen. The Minecraft stream last night was the funniest thing I've witnessed in a while. I hope you do more. Oh yeah, we will. We will. That being said, like, what other games would you want to see, chat, that are co-op? I have a couple in mind that you think would be a fun little thing to do. It Takes Two. Yeah, I've never played that before. Okay, that's like unanimous. Grounded. Isn't that like the ant game? Stardew? Is that multiplayer? Split Fiction. Such a random choice. Portal 2. The issue is that I've already played Portal 2. I also played it technically on stream. I did with Kiefer. I kind of want to play a new game that I have not played before. Oh, maybe I think Split Fiction is a different game. Wait, what was the name of that first-person shooter, but it had like portal guns in it? I thought that game was called Split Fiction. Split Gate. Halo, that's part of our lore. That's true. Yeah, we could do a late night Halo stream and play through the entirety of Halo Reach in one sitting. You play Terraria? I own it, and I've definitely started it up, but no, I didn't. It was like way too overwhelming. Thanks to the horse lore, no problem. No problem. Another one that's been on our list for a long time is Peak. Halo 3 Lasso. I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, I never played Peak before. We talked about doing that, like, I don't know, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Yeah, it could be a thing like we could do it weekly. Like that's not something I will promise to you, but it would be cool eventually at some point to do like a weekly night stream, just to switch things up. Because like I said, one of the big things that I enjoyed about last night was the fact that I could play a game, just to play a game. Got a Hobonichi it? Yeah, true. Corkzilla, makes me 11 months if I didn't say that. I appreciate it. I finally found Shiny Mesprit in Platinum. Now trying to catch it not in a Master Ball. How many encounters did that take? Holy. Roamer hunting. What's Hobonichi? It's like a planner. It's a very nice planner. More Skyrim. The issue with games like that, chat, is I think it would take too long for me to actually finish it. I would like to play games on stream that I can finish. No one finishes Skyrim. Oh. Yeah, I'll do my research. I'll try and find some games, but obviously, like, we have a small collection. Like, maybe the next thing we do is It Takes Two. Untitled Goose Game is done in like 5 hours. I've already played that game before, like a really long time ago. Yeah, maybe I'll let you guys vote one day between like that and Peak. Also, I don't think that the game is co-op, is it? It's single player. If you're interested in the Pokemon-like game, no. No. No, if I want to play games outside of like streaming, even though like I am streaming it, the last thing I want to do is play a game that is like Pokemon. Yeah, it just feels like I'm working at that point. You know? Light Bearers. I haven't heard of that one. Dan, thanks for the 19.
It's been a long time. How are you doing, John? Not tired of Zar yet?
Nope. No, I think the reason why I'm not tired, and I'm not trying to be like a I told you so type of person, but the people who stopped playing ZA are all of the people who just spammed bench resetting within the first month of the game, and now they have no more shinies to hunt, and so they're already burnt out of the game, and they just auto-hunted everything. I called that from probably the first week of the game being out. And a lot of people are not playing the game anymore because of they're like done shiny hunting. Which, like, at the end of the day, you buy your game, you play it how you want to, but I think that it did kill it for a lot of people. But also, like, this challenge takes a long time in general, even if I were to do it that way. So, but I'm having a great time playing it. There were some hunts that dragged. That's for sure. There were a lot. If you're looking to something that could be fun and like to play co-op, there's a Super Mario 64 co-op version. So, here's the thing, chat, is like when it comes to like modded stuff, if it's related to Nintendo, it's kind of a no. I'm sure that would be fun, but there are things like I've kind of reached a point where I have a relationship with these companies, and I kind of can't do stuff like that. It's just kind of a no-no. They haven't outright told me I can't do that stuff, but I'm not one to try and test the waters to see what the limits are. Because it's, in my opinion, with that kind of stuff, it's like it's not a 3-strike thing, it's a 1-strike thing. So. Chateau, thanks for the 14 months. Bloodborne? I'm sure Nimi would love the idea of me playing Bloodborne. Another game that would be really fun to play through would be BioShock. Like the first BioShock is so fun. Like that's in my top 10 games of all time. If you've never played BioShock, it's truly a treat of a game. And I like to think that game has aged pretty well for the most part. Like I remember one of the big claim to fame with that game, aside from like the storytelling is really good, is that the water graphics were like so beyond good for its time. Like I don't understand what they did. Like, you know, the beginning of the game, like this isn't a spoiler, but the beginning of the game is a plane crash and you have to swim to a lighthouse and the water is like ultra HD. At least it is on PC. I remember being blown away by it. I was like, whoa, this is gaming in 2007. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I think Nimi got a copy of that from the company. Opening to a plane crash is insanely ballsy to do graphically. But it was also because there was like, because the plane is in the water and on fire, it is graphics overload because there's a bunch of, like, the plane is on fire in the water and the water is on fire. You're playing Assassin's Creed. I played... Yes, I've played, I think, 2. But I think that's the one that most people have played. I didn't finish it, but I got really far into Assassin's Creed 2. And then I got Unity when I got my Xbox One because it released the same day as Master Chief Collection and I needed an Xbox One, and so I bought just the bundle, and that was awful. And I'm sure the game is better now, but when it came out, that is genuinely uncontested the worst day I've ever had playing a video game. I will never forget how upset I was for that. Because both of those games had a disastrous launch. Assassin's Creed Unity and Halo Master Chief Collection. They were just development nightmares, and they like, the games did not even function. Like, the servers and the layout for Master Chief Collection just straight up didn't work. Like, you couldn't get into games. And then I was like, okay, well, that sucks. Well, I'll just wait for them to do a patch. In the meantime, I'm gonna play Unity. And Unity was just a big stink machine. That game had a bunch of bugs. Wasn't really crazy about the gameplay. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Black Flag. I think also, aren't all of those games on the Switch? Like, the first 4, I think, are on the Switch. They did a port of them. Hi. I don't know how those are, but yeah, that was definitely the start of the downfall of Assassin's Creed, for sure. Because what was before Unity? Was it Black Flag? I think there was one more in between. No, there was the Revolutionary War one. What was that? No, that was 3. Right? Rogue came out the same day as Unity, I believe. It was 4 to Unity. Got you. Syndicate was after. Yeah. Yeah, that was also another reason why Unity was bad. I could be wrong about this, but I'm like 99% sure that Rogue came out the same day as Unity, and Rogue was an Xbox 360 PS3 exclusive, and Unity was Xbox One and PS4. So they were working on 2 video games at the same time, and from what I was told, Rogue was the better game out of the 2 of them. Like, it had less bugs, and it just played better. I didn't play it, so I don't know, but from what I played of Unity, it's hard to disagree. Going on Twitter after Dragon Age Veilguard was my biggest regret. I don't even think the game was that bad. I would love to play another Dragon Age because I played Inquisition. Crap, thanks for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Inquisition was a really fun game, and from my understanding, that's like not the best Dragon Age. Like Dragon Age 2, I think, is one of the better ones from what I was told. Until the soft lock, yeah, no. I just would play it on a way easier difficulty next time. Because there's one that had a DLC too. I just forget which one that was. Maybe it was Origins. Yeah, I got Inquisition on release day because I was told that it was a really good game, and I just like trusted that it was, and yeah, I had a great time playing. They all had DLC? Oh. See, I don't know that. When did the latest one come out? Because I know that one did so poorly that they have not made one since, but it's been a while, right? That was like 2018 or something, 2019 when that game came out? Last year? I don't know anything. Was there a game in between then? There had to have been. Because Inquisition came out in what, 2015? Really? Wow. '14 was Inquisition. Gotcha. Yeah, we're hunting Gloomy. We're hunting Gloomy. Yeah, one of my... I wouldn't call it a resolution. It's just more of a hobby, is I would like to be more in tune with gaming outside of Nintendo this year. Which doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to stream those things, but if I have time to invest in a game, I will try to do it. Yeah, I can't go to the sewer. Not an option. 10-year gap between Dragon Age. Wonder why. Is Nintendo Direct tomorrow? It's not a Direct. The next Direct will probably be, if I were to guess, a month from now or longer. It's a Direct. It's not what people would consider a Direct. It's what's the term that they use, chat? Partner showcase? No. It's like one of the mini ones, chat. Like I said, I would not watch it expecting them to talk about a bunch of first-party titles. We had this conversation at the beginning of stream. I'm just telling you to set your expectations that you are probably not going to see a lot of major things. It's going to be a lot of, hey, these are the people who make games for the Switch 2. Here, you should get excited about these things. Not to say that they won't show something, but it would be, that's not the forefront of the entire show. But also, like, the term partner goes beyond games too, because they might talk about like stuff like Nintendo World and stuff like that. Because I believe aren't they making another Nintendo World in the U.S. somewhere? Because they have one in Florida and they have one in California, but it might not be in the U.S. I feel like they're making another one somewhere. And they have one in Japan. I don't know. I'm saving money for the new Tomodachi Life. I'm excited. I might explode. Yeah, I'm gonna play that when it comes out. Europe, yeah. I could see it. I could absolutely see it happening. Nintendo World is a tad bit overrated. I still want to experience it because I would like to know, I don't know if you guys feel this way, I'm not really an amusement park person. Like, I'm not crazy about roller coasters. Love the fit. Thanks. I'm Wario. I like low-key amusement parks where I don't have to wait for 12 hours on a ride. But that doesn't mean like I won't go. Like if friends want to go to an amusement park, I'll go. You want to go to Disney? I'm down to go to Disney. I'm just more of a tag-along person for stuff like that. Like even growing up, I did field trips to amusement parks at school. And I was kind of like, I was just happy to not be at school, you know? That's how it goes. Are there any other games you're excited for this year, chat, that aren't Nintendo-based?
Requesting an Johnstone Animal Crossing stream, just one, folded hands emoji.
We could do that. We could do that. Thanks for the 35. I appreciate it. Is going up and down the ramp faster than using the door next to Gumi? There is no door. I have not made it far enough in the game to unlock it. Fable. Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, when is that? When we see more Minecraft streams? Probably after I move. No, it's a fair question to ask because like it would be way faster to hunt Gumi. Way faster. It's just we don't get the sewers until when do we do the Corbeau stuff? That's like rank C, rank B, maybe. And even by then, we've already caught all the Pokemon that are in the sewers, aside from like Klefki. Because I think you can get Skrelp outside of the sewers, right? You're gonna move? I got another place. Oh, 2 places. So yes and no. Not moving permanently. Johnstone Pokopia Professor Oak. I don't know how that would work. I'll probably pass. I honestly think, and I'm down to be wrong. I'm down to be wrong, but I would imagine that I'm going to probably play that game for like 2 streams. If it's really epic and fun, I'm down to play it a bunch. It really is just based on the interest of you guys when it comes to the side series games. Like for example, when new Pokemon Snap came out, I think I streamed that game like 3 or 4 times. Something like that. Before we really did everything. That game is also like, there's not a lot going on there. Like the original Snap, you can beat that game in like 2 hours. And then new Pokemon Snap, you can beat that game in about like 8 or 6. But we'll see. Are you gonna do anything special when you get to 6 Mons left? No. Why would I? We're pretty much there. You do any Champions content? I will like show it off. It's just I'm not a competitive person when it comes to Pokemon. So I'm not the person to really partake in it and like show it off when there are significantly better people at it. Why does it say there are 8 left? Because of evolutions. Yeah, if you wanted to like 100% Snap, that's a different story. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff you can do in that game, which I like. I also think that the people who watch me, Champions is also like not the demographic. Like type 1 if you are actively interested in competitive Pokemon. Like you play competitive Scarlet and Violet. It's more than I thought. It's definitely more than I thought. Yeah, I feel like there's in my opinion, there's a large divide between like shiny hunting and competitive. It's really like content creators only do one or the other. So I felt that would translate to people that watch. But Yeah, we could play Animal Crossing at some point. You may have high elo in the tag, so that's not why I'm here. Yeah, it's for my high elo shiny gameplay, guys. It's way different. I give off quick energy. I shiny hunt for competitive mons, yes. Yep, that's fair. Yeah, he does both. I actually played against him in a tournament. Or actually, no, I didn't play. I got seated next to him. So if you didn't know, when you go to Pokemon tournaments, they do a thing called side events where anybody can go, and if you win, you can then redeem like prize tickets for stuff. Like you can open up cards, you can get plushies or whatever. And so I signed up for a side event where it's like a booster pack battle. And so you get 4 people at a table, and you open up a pack of cards, and then you take 1 card out of the pack, put it in front of you. That's a Pokemon you can have on your team. You then take the pack and pass it to the person, and you just rotate until you get a full, like every single card has been picked. And then you build a team of 6 from that, and you play against another person. And I sat next to Quick. We did not plan it. Like I knew he was there, and I hung out with him prior days, but it was like super early in the morning. And I went over there with Nimi, and Quick was just happened to be sat next to me. I didn't battle him, but we got to look at each other's teams while we were playing. It's really fun, and you do have to pay to go do those events, but even if you lose, you basically break even, and you have an opportunity to go get booster packs. It's a pretty fair system. Because I think I paid like $10 to do it. Something like that. And I will say that there is kind of a little bit of a cheat code if you are a seasoned person in certain games. Like one thing that I know a lot of people do is like the least popular one for side events out of all of them, to my knowledge, is Unite. Like there just are not a lot of people who play Pokemon Unite in comparison to the other Pokemon franchises, right? And so what happens is they do side events for Pokemon Unite, and if a team who's playing competitively in Pokemon Unite loses in the actual tournament, they will just go and play in the side events with their full competitive team and just dunk on everybody and just claim the max prizes. It's pretty unfair because they are obviously way better than everybody else because they're in the circuit. But like for example, if you play Pokemon Go and you have like a really strong, or like you're really high level, there's a solid chance that you will just be paired up against somebody who's like level 20. They're allowed to do that, yeah. Yeah, they have the same ticket as everybody else. Because I remember I played against somebody in a Pokemon Go tournament where you basically drop an incense, they boost the spawns for you for like, for 30 minutes, and you build a team, and then you fight each other. It's like a best of 3. And then you do 3 matches and just like climb up the ladder. The first person I played against, I was like, oh, how much Pokemon Go do you play? And she's like, oh, a little bit. Chad, I think she was level 22. There was absolutely nothing she could have done. There was nothing she could have done. And then the person I played after that also, oh, actually, no, I think I played against somebody that I knew from like the friend circle, and I somehow beat him. And then the last person I played was a Pokemon Go VG, or Pokemon Go competitive player, and they just absolutely destroyed me. But he gave me pointers, so I'll take that. He's like, yeah, if you use that instead of this, you would have definitely beat me. I was like, oh, okay. That's good to know. I don't remember what advice he gave me though, so none of it really mattered, but it was nice. At least they were kind. Sir Klom, 6 to the 6 months of Prime. I guess another way to look at it, though, is for the people, like, competitive players that do that, chat. You know, to play competitively in any video game, it costs a lot of money to, like, travel to those events. Because a lot of people who want to play in the VGC and take it seriously, they have to go to not every event, but they've got to go to as many of them as they possibly can. Because the only way that you're guaranteed to go to Worlds, I believe, is if you win, you come in first at the event, and then you just get a guaranteed ticket to be on, like, the World Circuit. But, like, you have to pay for all of the travel. Like, none of that is covered, to my understanding. And so you are just spending thousands of dollars, probably, at every single event. And so having some way to kind of, like, break even on that would I'm sure be very helpful. We know you're great at Pokemon Go PvP based on the Point Crow and Purple Cliff videos. Yeah, Big Bertha. Shout out to Big Bertha. Oh yeah, that is also the origin of Pookie Time. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was the Gigantamax raids that I was telling you guys about. We tried to do the Gigantamax raids. It didn't go well. It really did. I do appreciate that Pogo still has diehard players. Yeah, I think it's a fun game. I just think that there needs to be some sort of innovation with it, like something to really get people excited. I just don't think there's anything there currently. What's up, running? Yeah, we run back and forth for Dagumi. We want Dagumi. In the rain. Some players do get their money back. Not all of it, though, and it's just a small amount of people. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't even know in those, like, the regional tournaments how much you win for winning. I would guess 10 grand, right? Or like 5 grand, and then it just, depending on your placement, you get less and less. I think, like, I would imagine the lowest amount you get is like 200 bucks. TCG is 10K. Yeah, isn't TCG always the most just because they I think make the most money out of every single franchise? Because I know that for Worlds, I believe it was 50 or 60,000 if you won TCG last year, which is crazy money. Crazy. And VGC is pretty close. Pogo is most? Oh. I believe it. Regardless, all of them make billions. Just which one makes the most billions? I did say, I'm curious about how TCG Pocket is gonna go. Because I'm definitely going to do side events for TCG Pocket. I am curious as to how that would work, though. I don't think there's any for EUIC. That's surprising. Like, there's not even a competitive scene? Like, there's not even a main circuit? Or is it they just didn't do any side events? Elog, thanks for the 10 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Your character looks like Rika. Wait, you're right. I'll take it. Not bad. Yeah, because I would imagine seeing TCG Pocket in the circuit. I can't think of a reason why they wouldn't. This feels like Scooby-Doo type music. Yeah, this is the beginning of Sword and Shield. They have side events with Pocket at EUIC? I don't know anything now. I don't know what to believe. Where are you, Gumi? Please, we all want you. We'd love an easy day. Side events at EUIC is just physical TCG, VGC, and Pokemon Go. Nothing about Unite or TCG Pocket. Interesting. I find that very odd. Do you have any idea when tickets are going on sale for the Chicago Fossil exhibit? I thought that they already did. When does it happen? Am I crazy or are you in a great mood today? That's such an odd question to ask. No, John, you're usually pissed off and a horrible person. What's going on with you, John? Yeah, I usually curse you guys out. You think about the National History Museum? I thought somebody in chat mentioned that they were gonna go like this weekend to the Fossil Museum. That's me. Is there another thing? That's the one in the UK. Oh, right. Right. I forgot that they're doing two at once. To be honest with you, maybe it's just because of like the region that I'm in, but I feel like they did not talk about. They only talked about the Chicago one. Like I heard, the only time that I heard information about the other Fossil Museum was the Japanese one. And then when you guys mentioned that you are going to the one that's in not, I actually don't know where it is. Is it in London? I heard about the Chicago one from you. Oh. That makes sense. Hold on one second, chat. Cold London. Yeah, I haven't been there in forever. I love Pokemon Fossil Museum in the UK. Have they not done? I'm confused. I feel like, yeah, they are doing it. We need Champions info. I am hard reading chat. Champions is shadow dropping on the day. Actually, I guess it's not shadow dropping if they announce it. The UK museum is not a fossil museum. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think that they're just going to drop Champions on Pokemon Day. Yeah, the shortly after this presentation bit. Champions is dropping at the Super Bowl. That's true. They are doing something for the Super Bowl, chat. There was like I think Sarah B. Joe posted about it. Yeah. Celebrate 30 years of Pokemon with a special video debuting during the Super Bowl on February 8th. So, they're doing something. Am I watching the Super Bowl? I don't think I have time to watch the entirety of it because I'm just gonna be packing, chat. Like that's any time off stream, I'm gonna be trying to hunt and just trying to pack. So I fear I do not have time. Like I'm not going to a Super Bowl party or anything like that. That's what's going on, you know? Missing out on the buffalo chicken dip.
Mix ad at the Super Bowl.
That's so true. I am gonna miss out on that. Thanks for the 19 months, Gene Shorts. I appreciate it. Yeah, buffalo chicken dip does go crazy, but it has to be lactose free. It has to be. The cheat code though, and a lot of people don't do this if they make a buffalo chicken dip, is they use tortilla chips. No, use Doritos. Doritos is a game changer, chat. Use like some Cool Ranch Doritos in your buffalo chicken dip. That's the wave. And if you're gonna use tortilla chips, use the blue ones. Like the blue corn tortillas. That's at least what I do. But yeah, I would like to think, you know, if they are gonna do something for the 30th chat with the Super Bowl, it's probably going to be an announcement of some sort. Because you have to consider that they could just post this on like whatever they're gonna show on YouTube and people would still watch it. They are paying millions of dollars for what they're going to show. I would be very surprised if it's just because like the preview was Jigglypuff singing in a studio. I would be very surprised if they just made Jigglypuff sing. I'm not saying they're gonna announce a new Pokemon game, but like, you know what I mean? Like if you're spending millions of dollars on advertising, it's gotta turn a profit. It could be like an NFL collab. Yeah, it could be like when they did the collabs with Post Malone, Katy Perry, J Balvin, and I forget. Imagine 2 whole minutes. Yeah, Jigglypuff sings the national anthem at every NFL game for the next year. Because how much does it cost to have a Super Bowl commercial, chat? I know it's based on the minute, but like, how much does it cost? 8 to 10 mil for 30 seconds. Yeah, if you think that they're just gonna be chucking that money away, think again. It's gonna be something they're making money off of. For sure. We'll have to see. Do you think they'll ever release OG Pokemon games on the Game Boy on Switch? No. Nope. People have wanted it for so long, they are well aware. There is a behind the scenes reason why they won't do it. That is what I have cooked up in my brain. Or I guess maybe I should reword it. There is probably a scenario where it does happen in the future. I just don't think that is right now. In all honesty, I think it would be way more believable down the road to see them do a remake or a port of a more modern Pokemon game. Like X and Y. Because those games don't have problematic things that are in the OG Pokemon games. Because I think that, you know, there's one of the main things that people say about it as to why they haven't done it is because of the gambling laws. They've changed. And so any game with a game corner in it, they would either have to change the game to remove it to keep within the E rating, or at least E10. And modern Pokemon games don't have that issue because they're, you know, it was after that was changed. But I also think it's just I think the real core of it is just because the Pokemon franchise is owned 3 different ways, and they all have different ways as to how they want to monetize the old Pokemon games, and nobody is in agreement, and so they just don't do anything. That's the reality. Because if Nintendo had full hand in Pokemon, they would put it on NSO. Because more people, like, if they added Pokemon Emerald to the Game Boy Advance NSO, literally everybody would have an NSO membership. I would confidently think that it would triple their membership count just off of that one singular game, right? But Game Freak is probably like, hey, wait a second. What if we just released a physical version or digital versions and we charge them $10 a piece like we did on the 3DS? And then Creatures may have like a completely different idea, right? And nobody wants to agree.
Gambling is cool if it's a loot box you pay real money for. It's bad if it's fake coins in a game you can't buy and can't convert to anything.
Exactly. Thanks to the 300. Yeah, it's really, they probably have gone back and forth for years of like, hey, we should do this, and they're like, yeah, but it won't make us the most money. And so like, okay, we won't do it then, because they're all on different sides. But also, like, I know nothing about that, but it seems like a reasonable thing, right? If it's owned by that many people, they all want different ways to make money. Hadn't those lines already changed when they did a virtual console release? Yeah, I feel like I heard you guys talk about that. Like, it changed in Europe by that point. Could Nintendo fully acquire Pokemon in Game Freak? I have no idea. I don't know what the worth of Nintendo is. I kind of want to say no. Because you have to keep in mind that Pokemon is the largest media franchise ever. And they own a third of that. So, I don't think so. That's like, I don't know. I can't really give a comparison. Like if Walmart wanted to buy Amazon, you know, like Walmart has a lot of money, but I don't think Walmart could buy Amazon. Like there's no realm that would happen. Like they have an unbelievably unfathomable amount of money, but Amazon has way more. If Twitter sold for 46 billion, Pokemon would sell close to 500 billion. Maybe, yeah. Who knows? Money versus money. That's how it is. All right, I'm gonna get Gumi now. Get ready. Lock in. There it is. See? Sells for 600 billion and I only paid $60. That is easy money. It is. Amazon could buy Disney, yeah. I'm sure Pokemon could buy Disney if they wanted to. What shiny Gumi look like? It's yellow. It's yellow like my shirt. There it is. Just imagine it. This is manifesting, chat. Manifesting 101. If you want it, you just imagine it. With purple cheeks. Right. Right. The Gumi? Sure. That's what they all say. I've been imagining shiny Mewtwo for the past 3 hours of resets and nothing. What are you hunting it in? That'd be cool to hunt that in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There are so many good hunts in that game, and I've done pretty much none of them ever. Ultrasound wormholes, yeah, that's the method right there. I have one idea in the future. I've talked about it before. I will hunt Latios or Latios in Heart Gold, Soul Silver for the Gen 3 decks. Good afternoon. What's going on? That Magikarp really wants you to catch it? Too bad. He will never live up to the lore of Dennis DeFee. You got the Johto starters? I've already done that. I was more so saying, like, I've never done any shiny hunts for legendaries in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Not in ZA, no. The reason, like, it would obviously be... Oh, actually, so, yes, I would be. The way that I had it planned out is I want to hunt... I'm going to dual hunt Latios and Latias at the same time in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Whatever one I get in those games, I'm going to hunt the opposite in ZA. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or I just quad hunt Latias. I guess. Because I'm going to hunt Latias in this game and Latios, just like while I'm doing this challenge. And I already got Latios, so it would be kind of silly to get 3 Latios in this game. Because I would also need to play the game all over again and get another shiny charm. And I don't want to do that again. Not for 3 games. 2 is fine. There are gonna be a lot of ZA hunts I will do in this game. We will. John's already done more than 1 Ancient Odds SR. I can think of Manaphy and Celebi off the top of my head. Yep, I did those. I did Darkrai. I did Shaman. I did Arceus. I think that's it, right? Oh, no, sorry. Arceus was BDSP. Yeah. Another one that I really wish I did with the Gen 2 decks is Ho-Oh and Lugia. Like, Lugia would have been so cool. Such an unbelievably cool hunt in those games. When's the big move? I know this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna tell you the day when I move. It's really for like doxing purposes. I feel like that's something people can easily track, and I don't want them to do that. It's soon though. Like it's the week after next. I'm just not saying when specifically the day it is. Afraid we'll move your furniture? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll just say that I'm gonna be gone for a certain amount of days, and then I'll be back to stream. Did you get your PC set up in the new place? I don't have access to the new place yet. What's your social? It's 7. I was really early in line. I got early access. Am I leaving Georgia? No, I still have a house. 2 places. Last night was the first time I heard her voice, and I can't believe how soft-spoken she is to John. You guys think that I'm not soft-spoken? No? Do you think I sound cool? And like, hip? Do an ASMR voice? No. No thanks. Seeing as my Twitch volume is at 50%, no. I think that's normal. Chad, do you watch videos on full blast? Actually, you know what? You probably do. You probably do, because here's one thing. I think that our generation of like cigarettes are headphones. Like, I think the science is already there. Because think, back in the day, people smoked cigarettes and they were like, they're cool and they are great and nothing bad will ever happen to you. Like that, I'm not trolling. That was a genuine mindset when cigarettes came out. And they're like, oh no, cigarettes, wait a second, cigarettes are really awful for you and they're horrible. And then they're like, how about vapes instead? Wait a second, vapes are also really bad. What the heck? Why do we keep making this mistake? And obviously, while headphones are not tied to smoking, chat, Type 1 if within the past month you've got that notification on like your AirPods or your audio listening device that you are playing music too loud. I've never personally had it, but I know people who have. That's bad. That's bad. And I will confidently say that I listen to music too loud in the car. And like when I have my AirPods in, I don't play it like super loud, but I know that I'm dealing damage. And I'm sure like 20 years from now, when we all can't hear, we'll look back at this conversation. We will. We'll have to look because we can't hear it. What's my DPS? I actually don't know. Like I think it's 1,000. At one point it was 600. That was way too slow, but I think I run 1,000 or 1,100 or something like that. I don't play enough comp games to have it at a low DPS. The microplastics will get me before my hearing is gone. Could be at the same time, you never know. Severus, thanks to the 100 bits. That's DPI, brother. I was making a joke. DPS is damage per second. Oh, I don't know anything. You don't care about my DPI? I thought that was a fun fact. Shiny hunting is the real cigarette of our generation. That's not true at all. I can stop whenever I want to. And I will, once I find Gumi. Then I'll be done shiny hunting forever. All addicts say this. That's not true at all. There's no evidence of that. Shiny hunting is no better than slots at the casino. No, it's way better. It's way better. Clark, thanks to the 66 months of tier 2.
Here's to another 66 long months of premium throwing.
No, I didn't throw yesterday, that's for sure. You missed it. And then you get a cute little guy. It's true. You get a cute little guy, or an alpha, who knows? I don't think we're going 4 for 4, chat. You literally threw a creeper at a horse. It was pretty good, though. It was pretty good. It was a little bit of a hee-hee-ha-ha, I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll revisit it sometime soon. We could do like not to oh, actually maybe not. We would have to find the time frame of when I get to the place and in between Pokemon Day. It's a thin timeline, but maybe we could squeak it in. It's possible. Also, that means I have to be up at 6 a.m. Presumably, because usually they're at 9 a.m. 6 a.m. is big stinky. Big stinky to be up for something like that. But that'll be the routine. It will. Are stream times changing once you move? Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to meet in the middle because I don't want to be live 3 hours later than I normally am. But I'm not gonna go live at 8 a.m. every single day. There's no shot that that's happening. I was thinking I meet halfway, and so I would essentially go live at like 9:30 a.m. That way it's, you know, the people who are watching and it's already like later in the day for them, it's not the end of the day, but there's no chance. Yeah, it'd be 9:30. No, sorry. For EST, that would make it 12:30. It'd be 12:30 EST. Because if I went live at 11 PST, that's 2 EST. You start at like 7:30 PM? Yeah. Not much I can do about it, chat. Not much I can do. That's just the way it goes. It's like, for example, I would be live roughly right now, rather than when I actually went live. That's just the way things go, chat. It's like the amount of people that are from Australia who pop in at like the end of stream, or if I stream at like a really odd hour, they're like, finally, you're in my time zone. Like, my Australian demographic is 0. Like, they're sleeping right now, I think, when I'm live. That's just how it goes. I watch at 6 a.m., see? Wait, are you in Japan? Did you move to Japan? Or are you just working there? I wish. Oh. For the culture, of course. I think we're gonna plan to go to Japan next year. I think that's the game plan. It just takes, it's a tremendous amount of planning. In so many ways. Because I think if I were to go to Japan, I'd go there for like a month. I wouldn't mess around with that. I'd be there for a while. How good's your Japanese? I got time. I got plenty of time. Plenty, plenty, plenty. But yeah, it'd be cool to go out of the country, because I haven't been out of the country in a long time. A long, long time. But it would be neat. Because yeah, I think the last time I went was 2012. And like, that's one of the only times I've ever been out of the US. But I would be down. Especially if, you know, like, if they do a Pokemon Worlds in Japan in the future, you know, they could hook me up. They could. All right, the rain is gone. All right, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. My throat is really sore. Like, it's really bad, and I think it's just getting worse. As much as I did enjoy last night's stream, it did kind of cook me big time. Like, I do want to continue streaming, but yeah, it's not good. I'll hunt off stream. I won't hunt Gumi. I don't want to take that away from you guys, but I'll probably hunt, like, do like bench hunting off stream today. But yeah, just be soft spoken. I realized that wasn't English. Anyways, yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today. Let me just see who's live though. Is Ryan still alive? No, Ryan ended. Darn. All right, we'll go raid Coop. We'll go raid Coop. All right, chat. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow, so I will probably see you guys on Sunday. Because I'm not live on Thursday, I'm not live on Saturday, and Friday I need to figure out all my boxes for moving stuff. If I can manage to do that stuff tomorrow, then I'll be live on Friday. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Okay, goodbye. See ya. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Goodbye. Have a good one.